So, brutally honest, or I've asked Ranson and he told me he wants this to be as real as possible. So,
that's our style.
Okay.
Eat, train, pose. Competitive bodybuilding demands a level of discipline most people can't sustain for long. But what happens when you layer that grind on top of a full-time career and the responsibility of providing for a family? I spent time with Ranson Lee, an amateur bodybuilder chasing his pro card after a runner-up finish at the North Americans.
You have to be a little messed up in the head to want to do this and pursue it like we do.
This is not an easy life. There is moments that it's very hard.
Get an inside look at what it's like chasing the dream of becoming an IFBB pro, the way most can relate to. This is Blue Collar Bodybuilding.
What's up, dude?
What's up? How you doing?
Good, man.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
It's been a minute.
It has been. No, not bad. Got some work to do.
This is like epic, man.
I definitely have some work to do in here to make it, the space I really want. We moved in June, so it's like I was prepping then, and the amount of hours I work, like have slowly been piecing things together, and I bought paint like back in early July to paint everything black and start getting it like what I wanted to, and just haven't had no time to actually do that yet. Eventually I'll have it a lot better set up, and there's some other pieces of equipment I'm looking at getting and switching out, just because certain things I just got cheap just to have something.
So what's up? What do you got to do? What's your routine this morning?
All right, so I got to do my check-ins for Cameron.
How many weeks out are you?
5.
Wow.
5 weeks
December
out today.
prep.
Yeah, dude.
Right before Christmas.
It's not bad. I mean, I've done numerous, preps like that, so that really doesn't bother me.
That's a fun way to end the year, too.
It will be a really good way to end the year. I mean, I've been prepping now this year since early March.
It's long.
Yeah. It's been very, very long.
But that was because of your original plan was to get your card in
North America.
Yeah, which was in August?
August 28th.
Yeah, so I mean, I wanted you to do nationals. Like, I was like, I hope he does it, especially after reading your post.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, realistically, that might just be a bit of it's a long time.
It is.
It's like an extra 3 months?
14 weeks. Hearing me called for second was probably the worst place I could have got. I was so confident in myself after prejudging that I was there, didn't get moved the entire time. I stayed center. But I'm also not someone to completely count my chickens before they hatch. So after prejudging, I didn't really want to hear anything from anyone because I knew anything could happen at finals. Fortunately, it wasn't what we wanted. And, we just had the talk of, do we push on to do nationals? It was a slight hard decision to make because that's 14 more weeks of dieting, and it had been a long season already. But I'm very confident in my abilities, in what I can do.
We've already done this much of a prep. We're already here. Why are we gonna stop, restart, get a schedule back, spend more money when you've already gotten to this point and you are this close? In my mind, why would we not just keep going and get the goal, check the box, do what you came here to do, and finish it for yourself and for us? And the other thing too is I do not believe in quitting. If you start something, you finish it. We teach our daughters, if you sign up for something, you finish the season. And so who would he be if it's really hard right now? It's really, really hard. And then he shows them, you know what? This is just too hard for me, I'm gonna quit.
Are you happy with what you see?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how everything looks this morning. We've pulled, in like the past week, we've pulled down like 140 grams of carbs. So we made a pretty big push. And started to really feel it yesterday. By the time I got into the gym especially, like, I felt like zombified.
I thrive on the kind of structure of bodybuilding, honestly, and the discipline of it. I was a wrestler, so I think that kind of plays into things, and with being disciplined, a lot of times doing things you don't want to do to be successful. But I've always liked the art form of it too. I'm not the best poser out there. There's people who are incredible, like Terrence Ruffin, who just bring the art form to light. I've always wanted to bring kind of a look of mix of like old school bodybuilding in size as well.
Seems like you've got a quick mobile meal prep routine down.
I mean, when you've been doing it so long, it kind of, it's easy to figure out. The only thing that slows me down is like after he changes the plan, and then I have to sit there and go back and look at it meal by meal to make sure I'm putting in like the right amounts of everything in. Morning.
Hey Ranson, how are you?
Good, how y'all doing? So I found this, these group of guys, I was invited by one of our friends to come check it out, at his church. They meet, on Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. and it's a 30-minute circuit workout, followed by a, devotional by the fire after. The circuit workout, it's 30 minutes of, you're changing an exercise every 30 seconds. The first time I went was pretty laughable at how out of shape I actually was. I'm in bodybuilding shape, but I was not in a functional fitness type of shape. And it's been really cool because I've gotten to know some of these guys pretty well.
This is functional fitness. This isn't bodybuilder fitness.
I count this as a cardio workout for the day.
Oh yeah.
Just kind of the importance of the whole thing. It's, men a lot of times we will have a tendency to isolate and, not talk about things that are going on. So I think it's very important to find a group of men you can connect with and, share issues that are going on in your life and struggles you're going through. Because there's people out there willing to help you, if you're actually, willing to ask for the help.
Are you hungry? Getting hungry now?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'll be hungrier after I eat the first meal. I've never really been someone who's like wakes up just like crazy hungry first thing. I usually have to like wait like an hour before feeling that way. But starting to get the point in prep though where I'm waking up hungrier and hungrier in the mornings. Got the response back from Cameron for the check-in. So giving it 2 more days of where we're at. Want to see it kind of keep pushing a little bit longer, and we'll check back in with him, I guess, Monday morning and see where we're looking at then, and then hopefully I get a little bit of a feed But I think he's happy with everything. I'm definitely a bit leaner than I was a couple days ago, so I think he just wants to keep pushing a little bit more. So low food again today, but it'll be all right.
Being with Ranson for many, many years now, through powerlifting, through bodybuilding, I truly believe that people have no idea what this sport is actually about. I'm not talking people who are doing it in the gym. I'm talking about true bodybuilding athletes, what it does, the health factors, the missing the family things, the sacrifice that you're making. And in Ranson's case, working. He's working sometimes 12, 14 hours a day, and then coming home and working out, and his children are looking to participate with him, and he can't.
Meal 2 today is going to be 60 grams of whey. Add a bit more water to this one right now just to help with hydration. Make sure I'm getting enough water. But it's a slow day. We're just waiting on the stripers to get here to mark the new pavement. All of the big stuff that's kind of been done on the site, we're wrapping up things. We've been on this road fixing blowouts and slides from Hurricane Helene, and we've been on this road since early February. And we're finally almost done now that we're getting into November.
Every job I've had to be able to try and make bodybuilding work with whatever I'm doing. You know, with what I'm doing now, there's no set schedule of when I'm going to eat. So there's days where I might be 2 hours late on a meal, and I just have to bear with it and eat it, and sometimes eat that meal and then 30 minutes later eat the next one. I've been just doing it for so long now that it kind of comes more second nature than it probably shows.
Drop you?
All right, let's see it, girl. Do a good one.
Wow. All right. What are we doing right now, Ranson?
Just kind of chilling at the moment with the kids, watching a movie for a few minutes before
The park.
going. Yeah, where are we going?
To the park. Sandcastle Park.
You want to go to the Sandcastle Park? Yeah, we like that one, right? Are we going to show people how me and you go down the slide there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Backwards.
Backwards, right? It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
You know, when I got into bodybuilding, I was working full time. At the time, I was trying to go to school back then, but you know, then it didn't work out. And then, you know, bodybuilding also, and it was a lot easier. You know, back when, you know, I was single, didn't really have any other responsibilities or anyone else to be responsible of. You add having a family into it, and it becomes a lot more of a struggle. Not just on yourself, but it becomes a struggle for everyone.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Wow.
All right, come here.
Oh, you got me.
It's a fast slide.
I see that.
That's why we like it.
I didn't think you could fit in there.
Oh no, yeah.
It's coming.
Whoa!
Get you.
How important do you think time like this is with your daughters?
More important than I could put into words, quite honestly. And I don't have enough time of it, because I know it's going to be a very, very short time that I get to have time like this with them. before they grow up, you know? So definitely time is the thief, and especially with kids, man. How much you want to bet you'll fall asleep in the car? You, okay, you won't fall asleep. I get it. You're not tired. If you loosened it some, it would help. You're stubborn like your dad. You know that? You better not fall. Ah! Silly girl.
So where are we here?
So this is the M&M meat market.
So good.
It's where I get all my chicken from currently. And occasionally I'll order ground sirloin from here too. But if I do that, I try and call like the day before to do it because I'll buy like 15, 20 pounds at a time.
Just regular chicken because
No, Mama wanted to see if there's chicken thighs with skin, but they don't have them right now. Just a good thing of tenders because they're on the chicken breast. It can be very expensive. You do spend quite a bit of money on food. You have to become very thrifty in the ways of, you know, saving any kind of penny you can to put it where it needs to go.
Your dad getting protein.
Games. See on the games.
Games.
It's very financially straining sometimes. So there's always talk of, should we stop? Should we, you know, like where is the line, you know, kind of a thing. And the thing is that I don't know who Ranson would be without bodybuilding. It has defined so much who he was, even powerlifting. Like Ranson powerlifted, he wasn't a powerlifter, if that makes sense. He was in it because he is very strong and talented, but he was never as passionate about it as he is with bodybuilding. He loves it. It's just a part of our life. And, you know, people never understand. They never will. Even the closest people to us, you know, unless they're a competitive athlete, they have no idea, you know, why we go through what we do and everything. But to take that away from him would be taking away who he is. And I would never.
It can be very hard for anyone to be supportive of this lifestyle. A lot of people see it and they don't really think it's that bad, and then they'll get into relationships with people and it goes horrible. So having support, you know, it means a lot because, you know, you get to a point where there's days like you just kind of shut down and it's hard to stay awake. It's hard to do anything. And just having someone there to encourage you to keep going is important. All right, food's in there for later. I just kind of got in the gym as a way of an escape when I was stopped wrestling. I needed something to fill my time. I needed something to escape the troubles in my life and the stress, and lifting did that for me. You know, when I was lifting, I wasn't thinking about anything that was going on. All the bad stuff that was going on, didn't think about. You know, it was just, I was there in that moment, and it was like I'm free.
What's up?
All right, so we got the final meal of a nice long day.
How long has it been?
Too long enough that my brain's not going to math right now. Put it that way. What is it, like a little past 11, and I've been up since a little bit before 6. And yeah, that's today, and this is pretty much the norm. Actually, usually I'm eating my last meal probably like an hour from now.
How bad do you want what you're going after in December?
More than I want to breathe. I think about it every day. I've wanted this for over 14 years now. I visualize myself winning, and it's hard for me to think about much else right now. Every training session, every bite of food, every cardio session, all I'm thinking is I have to win. There's so many nights where I'll get home and I won't want to get the steps in that I have to do. And it'll be 11 o'clock at night and I'm throwing on a jacket and a headlamp and walking through the neighborhood until I get them all in. A lot of times I'm running on absolute fumes. I know I don't have that much time left in the sport, so every second counts for me. The first goal right now is turning pro in December, and that's all I'm focused on currently.